Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the KTC H27E6, a brand new 27-inch IPS QHD gaming monitor with a jaw-dropping 300Hz refresh rate and a price which is too hard to beat. If you're looking for a high-performance HDR display that can keep up with your competitive gaming needs, this might just be the one. But is it worth it? Let's break it down and find out. Before we get into the details, let's talk about the brand and where you can get this monitor. KTC is a well-established company, especially in manufacturing display panels, and they've been gaining traction globally for their own feature-packed monitors at very competitive prices. The H27E6 is their latest release, and it's available to buy on Geekmaxi.com. By the way, check out Geekmaxi, where you can find tech products at fair prices, with fast delivery and excellent customer service. Alongside gaming monitors, they offer a wide range of electronics, including smart home gadgets, appliances, and much more. Now, let's dive into the specs of this monitor. The KTC H27E6 features a 27-inch fast IPS panel with a QHD resolution of 2560 by 1440, delivering sharp and detailed visuals. But the real standout feature is its 300Hz refresh rate, which is perfect for competitive gaming where every millisecond counts. It also boasts a 1 millisecond response time, ensuring there's no noticeable ghosting or motion blur. For connectivity, you've got two HDMI 2.1 ports and two DisplayPort 1.4 ports, both capable of delivering 300Hz at QHD resolution. There's also a USB 2 port for software updates and a headphone jack for added convenience. And if you're worried about eye strain, the monitor comes with low blue light and flicker-free technology, so you can game for hours without discomfort. In terms of color performance, on paper it supports HDR 400, which is so to say the entry-level HDR, but you still should get vibrant colors in HDR content. It covers 102% NTSC, 114% Adobe RGB, 106% DCI-P3, and 144% sRGB, making it not just great for gaming, but also for content creation. Now let's talk about the design. The KTC H27E6 has a sleek, modern look with a white finish that gives it a premium feel and could perfectly match a white PC setup if front cover was also white. The bezels are relatively slim, making it a great choice for multi-monitor setups. The stand is sturdy and offers a good range of adjustments, including tilt, swivel, and height, so you can easily find the perfect viewing angle. On the back, you'll find the ports neatly arranged, and there's even a RGB logo and light strip that adds a touch of flair to your setup. The build quality feels solid, and the monitor doesn't wobble. Overall, KTC has done a great job with the design. It's both functional and stylish. Alright, let's get into the performance. The 300Hz IPS panel is where this monitor truly shines. Whether you're playing fast-paced shooters or exploring open-world games, the gameplay feels incredibly smooth. The 1 millisecond response time ensures there's no ghosting or motion blur, even in the most intense scenes. The color accuracy was very good for an IPS panel, although not exactly what was stated on paper and what the monitor was reporting. Reading the stats with the VESA certified tool, we had some differences, but it was still decent. The HDR 400 support adds a nice touch to the colors, though it's only an entry-level HDR. It's more of a bonus feature than a standout. And because this is an IPS panel where the backlight is controlled as one unit, the blacks suffer and become a bit grayish. Still, for the price, it's hard to complain. One thing to note is that this monitor is FreeSync and G-Sync compatible, so you'll get tear-free gameplay whether you're using an AMD, NVIDIA, or even Intel GPUs. And with the moving picture response time support, fast-moving objects look crisp and clear. In real-world gaming, the KTC H27E6 is an absolute joy to use. I tested it with a couple of games, and the high refresh rate made a noticeable difference. Although the smoothness gave me a slight edge, I couldn't make use of it. Yes, I am that bad in competitive games. In single-player games with HDR enabled, the colors were realistic, but it suffered in black areas. The 300Hz refresh rate, IPS panel, and HDR support really sets this monitor apart from others in its price range. I tried to find an alternative, and the only monitor that came close in price was the Gigabyte M27QAICE, which costs a bit less but supports only 180Hz and has no G-Sync support. Do you have any suggestions? Write me in the comments below. Now, although the monitor has a lot to offer for the price, as we already mentioned, like the 300Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time, excellent color accuracy with wide color gamut coverage, FreeSync and G-Sync compatibility, it may not be perfect for everyone. For example, the HDR performance is decent, but not exceptional, although at that price point it is more of an extra bonus feature. Another missing feature is that it has no KVM, and it misses USB-C support, which might be a deal breaker for some. Overall, the pros outweigh the cons by far, in my opinion, especially if you're a competitive gamer or someone who values high refresh rates and color accuracy. I mean, compared to a TN panel, the IPS panel, along with the HDR support, gives a more realistic image to the user, no matter if you are gaming, watching movies, or creating content. So, is the KTC H27E6 for you? In my opinion, this monitor is a fantastic choice for the money. It's great for gamers who want high refresh rate, accurate colors, and a sharp display. While it's not perfect, the combination of performance, design, and features makes it a solid investment for the right buyer. Any other IPS high refresh rate monitor with similar specs will cost you much more and may miss some features. No matter what you do is up to you to decide, and I am here just to share my experience and give my opinion on this specific monitor. Well, that's it for this review. Let me know in the comments what you think of the KTC H27E6. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tech reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.